And hey, hello there, RJB here from RJB TV, and welcome back to the channel. It's time for another episode of 4v8 against Burgersasu. The score is 1 win each. Burgersasu lost the first game playing on Zerk against Protoss. 4v8 always on the Protoss. Sometimes he's on the Terran or the Zerk, but it doesn't happen too often anymore. In the past, he used to play it more often. I could actually pull up some 4v8 replays where he plays Terran or Zerk from the past. It might actually be kind of fun to see him perform on Terran and Zerk instead of just on the Protoss every single time. But anyway, he's on the Protoss, the blue Protoss, the race we love to see him on because he's so damn good with it. Goes for a mid-gate Protoss again. Something that I haven't seen Burgersasu do in a very, very long time, but in game number 1, he did a mid-gate Protoss, if I recall correctly. And it worked quite well. Burgersasu this time around started with a hatchery in the choke. In game number 1, he started with a hatchery in his base, but now he doesn't feel safe, so he's going for a hatchery in the choke, followed by a pool in the back, and then he's going to try to defend himself against that mid-gate rush from 458. That is what he's got in mind. That's his plan for this game. Scouting there with the Overlord to the side, might go to the middle very soon. If you don't know the mid-gate is happening, oh, you might be in for a lot of pain. But for as far as I know, Burgersasu pretty much always plays it safe. Always goes for the 6 or 8 Zergling defense when he goes for a choke, regardless of whether he gets found or not. Rabbit, for example, another player who also plays a lot of Zerg and Terran, would risk it all. He would, skip on the Zerglings and just gamble on saving money and having a small, weak choke. But Burgersasu, he likes having Zerglings to go for little bits of, counterattacks. He likes to sneak through into the backside and hit those probes. Let's see if that is what he's gonna do here. It's an option on the table, but whether he's going to take that option on the table and use it, that of course always remains the big question that we always have to just wait and see. Let's just wait and see. So probe arrives, Zealot there on the scene, very close. Probe there trying to stop this drone from building a sunken. And the Zealot there does give Burgersasu quite a scare because more Zealots are on the way, but we have Zerglings arriving on the scene ready to protect the sunken. Sunken is taking some damage. Zerglings are forcing the Zealots to retreat and try to micro their way out of there, but nope, they get pretty... Oh, they do make their escape. The Sunken are low HP there though. Well, I wouldn't say low, half HP. Some HP has been lost. Sunken number 2, they're on the way. He's going for more Zerglings, a whole lot more Zerglings. Now, Burgersasu still doesn't quite know yet that this is a mid-gate. Doesn't quite yet know that this is exposed there in the back. Gonna try. He's trying to sneak through, trying to gather some information, but nope. 458 is on point, not letting those Zerglings slip through. Not gonna lose the probe either. He's already aligning the Zealots so that he can protect the probe and the cannons here in the middle. Actually, he's going for an attack. No, he's not. Yes, he is. There he goes. Gonna kill the Sunken in the front. Does Burgersasu have enough? Zealots do get on top of the Sunken. Zerglings are attacking. Gets pretty good surface area on the Zealots here. Pretty bad position for Burgersasu to fight in. And the Zealots, a lot of Zealots make their way through. The one in the back might die though. Nope, it stays alive. Like, a lot of them have low HP. But most of them are alive. And this is... Oh, this is looking terrible. This is looking terrible for Burgersasu. I think this might just be the game. Oh yeah, I think this might just be the game. Zerglings are spawning though, but there's so many Zealots still alive, the Zerglings won't have enough time to do any real damage. The drones are under attack, at 8 left alive, make it 7, might be 6. Oh, might even go over 5. No, it's 6 drones still alive. Against 21 probes. He finds the base where double nexus is being added to the first one. Not looking good. Not looking good at all. In fact, this looks terrible for Burgersasu. Amazing for 458. Soon we'll have some robots coming in, but he's going for the triple nexus. Just gonna make more zealots and keep on sending them in to maybe hurt the Sunkens in the front there. tried to force Burgersasu to keep on spending money, while he himself gets more and more money from having so many probes in production. 5 gateway on the middle, starts building pylons for more gateways. Might be like 20 gateways on the middle at some point. He might just completely skip out on the robo here in the front. I don't want to call it too early, but he might. He might just feel strong enough with the zealots, considering he did so much damage with those zealots just earlier. And Burgersasu is going all in on a Zergling counter-attack. But first he needs 458 to attack him. He needs 458's zealots to arrive right here and starts losing HP to the Sunkens. And that is when Burgersasu can go for a counter-attack, but the amount of zealots keeps growing. And there's, as I said before, 5 gateways now, more on the way. He goes for it. 458 might have fallen for Burgersasu's trap, or maybe Burgersasu's trap simply isn't enough of a trap and simply isn't strong enough. Perhaps the zealots is exactly what Burgersasu had to do to counter this. This is going to be dicey. More zealots are arriving at the cannons. He says ha 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 ha, but I think it's going to be a oh no, because this is not going to work. Another cannon on the way. Robos are finishing up. They're on the middle support base on the way back at home. More zealots are on the way entering the middle. It's a 5 gateway production. Zealots are not gonna... Zerglings are not gonna do anything. That's what I'm saying, but it gets a pretty good... I don't know. This is... Is it? No, it's not. 458 knows it didn't work. Burgersasu leaves the game. He was laughing just a minute ago, but now it's 458 laughing his ass off because Burgersasu called. His arrogance got the better of him. His arrogance got the better of him. That was not gonna work. That 5 gateway production from 458 was the perfect counter to basically an attempt at a sneaky Zergling run in to the middle. A sneaky Zerg run by into the middle. Not gonna work, my friend. Not gonna work. So we're running into game number 4. The score is 2 wins, 1 loss for for 458. He's in the lead. Things are looking great. Burgersasu, he's kind of in a bad position, but you know, it's not the end of the world. We've seen him come back from worse situations. We've seen players make bigger comebacks than being down just 1 single win. We've seen players make a comeback of 5 wins in a row. We've seen it happen. It might just happen again. Burgersasu on the Terran. Yellow Terran. On the middle right of the map. The bottom middle. We have 458. Again on the Protoss. Ready to start beating Burgersasu up. Ready to give him a spanking he's never had before. Because the arrogance he's displayed in the last game. Oh boy, did he pay the price. Pretty much immediately. He instantly lost after spamming the ha, 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 ha in the chat. Boy, must he be feeling silly. Burgersasu is going to go for a barrack supply. Barrack supply. Is he going to go for a bunker rush or for fast factory? Sometimes it's hard to... Okay, fast factory. Refinery has started. Fast factories on the menu. But 458, let me just hotkey his location. Going for the double gateway opening here on the middle spawn. Because he's a middle spawn, always a double gateway into a nexus. That is pretty much guaranteed. This double gateway production might actually just be strong enough to hurt this factory build order from Burgersasu. The gas is finished up. He's mining gas. Gateway's almost finishing up. Gateways are in fact finished up and zealots are already on the way. No bunker in the front. He's going to finish up the supply depot right about now. Oh, he's using it to scout the map because it is a wall. This is a wall, a functional wall. Nothing can get through except Marines and Zerglings and medics. And I think that's about it. Scouting the map. Kind of dangerous to scout the map, honestly, because there's a chance his Marine will die to the Zealots before it can properly, fight back. Although, he's trying to stop the probe from getting in. Hasn't found him yet, but I think Burgersasu kind of knows that it's a middle spawn. Command center on the way. Command center on the way for Burgersasu. Not going for the double factory, but for the single factory. He's taking a lot of risks, and I'm not sure he's liking what the future has in store for him at this point, because that's 4 Zealots walking to the front door. We have 2 Marines, number 3 on the way. We have SCVs ready to repair. That's Marine spawns on the wrong side. This is terrible for Burgersasu. He had a pretty cool SimCity in mind, but oh wait, he can hit that SCV. Oh dear God, dear Lord. Vulture arrives on the scene. Bunker almost finished up. Gets into the bunker. Zealots still alive, haven't died yet. 1 more Marine in the bunker. 4 Zealots still alive. Oh God, this is terrible. If he had double factory, he's going for a 3rd command center. The balls on this guy. He's supply blocked as well, losing SCVs. Double Vulture though on the scene. Zealots are dying, but so are the SCVs. There's 14 SCVs still alive. Luckily didn't get 1 more kill, but the front door has been plugged once again. 14, he's moving out. He's going for it. He's like, I lost SCVs. I took damage. I'm just gonna go for it. I have to. I've got no choice. I have to. Oh, he's taking a lot of damage on those Zealots. A lot of damage. But he's arriving on the backside. But there's a cannon in the backside. He probably wants to just attack some probes and kill some probes. And he's killing some probes, but almost loses the Vulture. He's gonna have to get his... Oh, get out of there. Gotta get out of there. Oh, loses the 1 Vulture. And Dragoons are on the map. We have tank on the way. Do we have siege mode though? Burgersasu really is taking every single risk imaginable. It's all going to come down to whether the tank can, protect the choke well enough. Siege mode now on the way. He didn't have it yet. But the tank has longer range than the Dragoon, and the Dragoon is still getting Dragoon range. So there's a chance that the tank alone can successfully defend this. Double Robo on the way for 458 there though, back at home. Double Robo on the way. That's going to be a very dangerous little thing for Burgersasu to deal with, as more Dragoons are coming from across the map. He's taking small amounts of damage from the auto attacks from the Dragoons. Zealots there are just standing, can't really participate because we have double bunker with... 1 is empty, and 3 Marines. Because the Marines spawn outside of the base, he can't make Marines. 2nd tank almost finished up. Siege mode almost finished up. But 4 Dragoons hitting that supply depot. Tank sieges up just on time, and the Dragoons do turn away, but it's becoming a pretty strong fighting force for 458 here, that if he has 2 additional Reavers entering the battle, this choke here might not hold out. Also, the Reaver, he's making double shuttle. He's gonna go for double Reaver, 4 Zealot drop. I think it's something like that. Bottom line is, when he has 2 Reavers, it might become a little bit difficult to defend. Just a little bit difficult. He does have a lot of SCVs though. The triple command center is saving his economy, but the double factory is keeping his army really small and tiny. He needs a lot more army very soon. He's gonna lift those units across the hill with the shuttles while waiting for the double Reaver to finish. And because he's this close to Burgersasu, this is a very viable, easy option. He should be able to time it all just perfectly fine, that the Reavers spawn and the shuttles return back home. He's unloading in the base. 4 Dragoons on the scene. Tank in the back, Goliath in the back. Tanks in the front unsieging and moving towards the back to reinforce and save the supply depots, but more units are unloading. There's 3. Oh, this is looking very bad. He isn't picking up his Reavers yet because he knows the Zealots inside the base are pretty damn strong. He's killing the tanks. SCVs are trying to help him, but 458 knows he's won the game. At this point, there really is nothing Burgersasu can do to stay in the race, to stay alive. 458 read the situation perfectly. He adapted and adjusted to a really greedy opening from Burgersasu. There was no reason in this world why Burgersasu had to go for the triple command center early on. and he's paying the price. This Reaver has two shuttles. This shuttle has two Reavers in it. One Reaver, two Reavers unload. SCV's running to safety. Scarabs on the chase. Scarabs don't explode, get blocked by other units. But last group makes it escape, but the Reavers can kill everything in the base. There's nothing to protect the SCVs. They're running to safety, but the Scarabs are on the chase and exploding. There's 4 down. Make it another 4, and make it more, 2 more. He's losing a lot of them. Down to 32. He had over 45. He's got the shuttle still there in the sky. All he's got to do is just keep microing. Tank there dies. There's no chance. Leaves the game. 458 absolutely destroys Burgersasu with 2 very quick games that shouldn't have ended this easily. But they did. Sometimes you just have the perfect read, and the opponent is simply way too greedy. Burgersasu tried to take it all, but didn't really cover his ass too much. So 458 wins this best of 5, 3 wins to 1 win. Yet again, 458 stands victorious. Thank you for watching, and I'll be seeing you very soon when I return with yet again more StarCraft Remastered or Brood War, whatever you want to call it, here on RJB TV. I'm your host, and I'm saying goodbye.